So today I'm going to talk before I start. I just decided to throw a random video. Uh, Lately I'm known for Miss Headstand or Handstand. So I decided today to tune in and explain to you why we do headstands or handstands. And as well, I will guide you through certain variations. I don't know how long this video will take. I hope no more than 30 minutes because I have to go out. A- Anyway, let's keep going. So, um, I was asked why I do headstands. You know what's in it for us, and first I just answered because I'm a yoga teacher, but actually the answer is a lot deeper. Why we do a headstand is because there is a master gland here. It's like pea size. It's called pituitary gland, somewhere in the brain, not exactly here, but it's in the head space, and it is called master gland for a reason. So whenever we gravitate, we change the gravitational course, we go upside down. First we put pressure here, second the blood flow increases towards the head, and as well oxygen comes in. Probably the pressure, I suppose, I just read a little bit more about it, as I'm not very good when it comes to explaining such things, even though that sometimes I'm super good. Just anyway, so the pressure, we change the pressure, the blood flow, and all of that affect that master gland. So once that gland is affected, as it is master, which means it controls all the other glands, it is like an internal switch. You become more calm, you can become more euphoric because certain hormones start to kick off. Um, Cortisol releases and endorphin increases, as well melanin increases, which means that you can become you can sleep easily, you're calmer, you're happier. You will see me after the video, you'll see the difference. So if you ever experience a headstand or a variation of it or a handstand, one can definitely say the difference. So this is why I do it. I just wanted to share that. As well, your sexual libido is improved, your desires get more good. So it is really great to be practiced for anyone, literally teenagers, kids, moms, dads, grannies, grandfathers. So anyone can benefit from a headstand, as it relaxes us, makes us more happy and vibrant, and even more younger. Okay, so I'm here next to my shed because if you're ever to do a headstand, please do it near a shed. What's first before we go there? The whole body have to be warmed up. In a headstand, the parts that take, of course, the whole body take part, but the major things that take part are our wrists, hands. If you do a headstand, I'm going to show you. So what we do is we support the head here, like that. We create a support. I put it here, and then you go here somewhere on front, on the head. Sometimes I go straight on that part, but this is because I feel more comfortable sometimes there. Usually the aim is somewhere here you to land on that part. Not only the hands take part, which means you have to have a strong hands, flexible wrists, as well the neck. Neck is a major part when it comes to upside down. The neck, if you go on the head, the neck have to be really strong and supporting because all the body weight literally goes onto the neck. And shoulders, you have to have a good shoulder grip, not up, not down, you know, just a really nice, the spine and the core muscles. So all the core, when I say core, I mean the entire core, front, sides, back, lower core, middle core, upper core. Even though mine look floppy if you look me from the side, there's an internal corset that I hold tight. I hold the treasure within hidden. Hi. So uh, the core and the breath. So if we struggle to have a regulated breath standing straight like that in this position, the chances when we are upside down to have a normal breathing are nearly zero. So breathing takes a massive part. I realized that when I achieved the the actual headstand. It took me a good 8 months to go, to lift up near a wall, and 2 years to lift up without support. Fear plays a bigger part in it. If you lean into fear, you will always roll down, fall down, and the fear as well triggers the breathing. So if you have a fear that you fall down, you tense, you're not relaxed in the same way as you usually when you regulate the breathing, and this will prevent you to achieve a really good headstand. So I will warm up the body today. I'll show you my warm up today. Not my warm up, just any warm up. I will do a little warm up, and then I'll show a few variation with the hand and with the headstand. Hi there. And as well, thank you to everyone who gave me a feedback. I thought that I'm doing easy yoga. It come that some of you struggle, which means that I'll try to work on that from after this video onwards. I'll try to give you a lot more easy, um, more stretches maybe, or more hands, so that you can really enjoy the yoga with me rather than struggle and find it challenging, even though it's 20 minutes. I know that I'm not neither at the top, neither at the start. I'm somewhere in the middle, mingling somewhere there. Even though I still try to catch up, new starters and of course a little bit more advanced. Now I'm going to move you around my garden. Watch out, we're moving in a circle because I want you to have a full view of my mat and even maybe there. And I will lift you up. Get ready? We're raising up. Woohoo! Okay, you survived. Well done. Just let me see if you can see me. Yes, that's my shed. That's my wall. I wanted you to face the other way, the garden, but I'm too close there, so it won't be possible you to see me, guys and ladies. Okay, so we're there. Excellent. Let's start. We're going to start with a warm-up. For the warm-up, I'll actually work on that side of the mat. So come on one side of the mat, and then we're going to start. First, I always start to jiggle with the feet, my feet. I will just jiggle a little bit on my toes and ankles, toes and heels, I mean, and we'll just warm up the lower part of the body, energize it, and try to spread the toes. Spread them, spread them, spread them like that, and then close them. And then spread them, and then close. Spread, even include the hands if you want. Close. Spread, close. Spread. This time the thumbs go in on the hands. Again, roll the toes. Spread, close. And I'm going to start like walking on a spot. Include the breathing in and out as it suits you. And we can start marching a bit. And when you do that, try to engage as well the back. What I do is not only trumping on a spot, but as well you can like pull one side of the back and then the other. Like of the spine here, sort of. Even the shoulder, you can pull it like that. And breathe in and out as it suits you. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake. And then I'm going to do a bit of the hands and the arms. So I'm going to start rotating the shoulders back. And then forward. Full circles. And now I'll include the whole arm. Back circles. We do at least 5. And then forward. and then push back, 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 back. The whole body is stable, only the arms are moving from the shoulders down, and then they move forward. Imagine that there is a stop somewhere here in the middle, or here you try to stop them, sort of. Okay, shake again. Now we're going to do a bit of the neck. The neck, we will always start center. We will go one side, center, the other side, center, up, center, down, center. So we always stop at the center. Chin parallel to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, rotate, whichever side you choose. Hold for a moment. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate the other side. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Hold. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. When we do up, we do not just bend like that. We lift just the head up and we feel the pull from the kopsuk up. Then center. When we go down, chin comes to chest. Again, we feel the pull from the kopsuk. Sit down. My body stays straight, just going down. But we do not overextend our neck in any way, neither our spine. We go with our own abilities. Try to hold at each extension, then center, and I will repeat that again to each side. Inhale and exhale, side. Hold a bit, then center. We always inhale center or on the way to the center, and then we exhale on the stretch. Hold, center. You can go up or down. Stretch the spine. Center, and then either up or down, whichever you choose. And then come to center. Take a moment here to open your eyes if they have been closed. Now we will do rotation with the neck, which means we will go one side, the chin will go down. We will rotate. And then come back, rotate the other side, and come to the center. 3 times one way. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, chin down, and go with the breath steady and slow, and observe what's wrong with your shoulders, neck. Did you have a good night's sleep? I can tell I need a massage or a proper shoulder exercise. Okay, 3 times. I keep my eyes closed as I don't want my world to rotate in front of me. And then when we are here, after the 3rd time, we straighten the head again to the center. We inhale, and then we exhale, go the other way. 3 times. Change the direction of the rotation of the head. Go steady and slow. And when we are done, we will do center. Now take a moment here. Okay, open your eyes. We'll do now a sun salutation. I just want to warn you that it may become okay. It may become a little bit noisy because the neighbors are doing renovation, so have that in mind. Yeah. So let's see what we're going to do. We'll do some salutation and then we'll start with the headstand. We're coming here to the front. We're going to start straighten the posture. Take a moment here. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale. This time we raise the hands up. Straighten up in one line. Exhale, go down. Inhale, halfway lift. Open the hand, the fingers. Put them down and exhale, go down into plank position. From plank, hold for a moment here as this is our sun salutation. The first one, hold here for 3, 2, 1. Then do knees, chest and chin on the ground, elbows next to the body, and hold in this position for a moment. And then we're going to slide forward into snake or upwards facing dog. And I'm releasing the ankles. And hold here for a moment. And then we raise up into downwards facing dog and we hold for 3, 2, 1. Actually this is mountain pose, and I want you to hold a little bit more and stretch the back of the leg. So see where I am now. See how I push my butt up in the air, and at the same time I'm stretching the back, the shoulders and the back of the legs. So I'm raising up so I can stretch, straighten like a pyramid. And when you feel that pull at the back, if you feel it, because if you're super flexible you will know, that's okay, just hold there. If you struggle, you can keep your knees slightly bent, don't force them, you can see. And just hold here. Feel welcome to breathe in. With every exhale, stretch tiny little bit more. And now here what we will do is I'm going to take my right hand and touch the left shin, and we'll hold here for a moment. Stay. 3, 2, 1. Change the hands. Stay. 3, 2, 1. And come back here. And from here I'm going to step or walk forward. Okay. We'll inhale halfway lift. We'll exhale full forward. And then I'll inhale up slowly. Straighten fully up and come down. All my palms roll down. Hate it. I have to ask someone to design specifically parts for me that stay here up without rolling down. Okay. And another one. We're going to repeat the same thing. Inhale up, stand. In one line, straighten up. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Feet go back. Hold the plank for 3, 2, 1. One hand in the middle. Turn on one side and hold on a side plank. Lift the other hand in the air for 3, 2, 1. You can look towards the finger if you feel comfortable. The lifted arm, I don't want to. Look, you can look forward. Come again back to plank and hold 3, 2, 1. Then change the hands. The other hand in the middle, lift up. And the wind is going to take me away. And hold 3, 2, 1. And middle. Hold 3, 2, 1. We'll strengthen the core a little bit. Come down on your forearms and hold 3, 2, 1. Hold hold. 3, 2, 1. Lift up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Butt is low, it's not up in the air. Everything is strong. Hold. As well, shoulders are in place. Hold for another 3, 2, 1, and then put knees, chest and chin on the ground, elbows next to the body. And relax for a moment in that pose before sliding forward into snake or upwards facing dog. Elbows next to the body into snake, shoulders out, away from the ears. Hold here for a moment. The head is following the spine. Come down, tuck the toes back in, extended child pose, and here I'll ask you to play a little bit of that extension again, which is active child pose in an extension variation. So hold, imagine somebody is pulling your hands that direction, you pull back your body and extend the shoulders at the back, the shoulder blades. Okay, and then roll to one side, go to one side with the hands and pull again. Stretch the side of the body, center. The other side. Okay. And from here, I'm ready to shoot. I'm going to rotate back as my wall is next on the side. And what it means, this time I'm going to show. So we do that, and then we support here the head. As well, we support ourselves onto our elbows like that. So we create a nice stable position, which is pretty much shoulder width apart. And then we touch the head here. And now as I'm going to lift up, I'm going to slightly rotate the camera so you can see better. Okay. Here we lift up first. The head is fully supported. The neck is stable, the hands are stable. We lift up and we stay here. So you can choose to stay here. You don't have to lift the body up. The first time when I started, this is what I was doing for a while. Just do that and stay here. And then with the time, you can want to lift one foot up, or the other. And just give a pressure here to the head. Nothing else. I'm not comfortable. Something is under. And breathe here a few times. And then when you're ready, we just lift up very gently. Up. One foot at a time and then the other. And then when we have to regulate the breathing and we stay here, yeah? Here we can do a bit of a jiggle. Like this. One leg down. Ooh. When you feel support, you lean on it straight away, yeah? The other leg down. That's for more advanced people. Or we can cycle. Fidget. Balance. Hold. And when you're ready, you can come down. When you come down, don't straighten up straight away. Stay here. stay low into child pose. Just stay. Take a moment. And when you're ready, you can lift up gently. This wasn't the best workshop ever, the best tutorial. You should know that I practice yoga nearly daily since 2020, now it's 2026. And this is the first month where I'm allowing myself to be so free, like moving the legs and being a lot more childish like. Until now I couldn't do that. So take it easier. The distance between the wall, I wanted to cover those, and me, I leave a little bit of a distance so that when I lift up I can a little bit bend the back, if you want to say. See, I'm not straight to the wall, I'm like one hand away, so I'm somewhere here. So when I lift up I can, for example, if I need to, you know, lean slightly like that, and I can have the freedom to be support free, but still knowing that my support is there. If I need it, I can lean and relax. Yeah. And I like to stay still, to be honest with you. When I'm like that, doesn't matter with support or no, I like just to stay still. And see how still my breath is in this position. I like to play with the breath while I'm upside down, as it tells me how balanced I am. And when you come down just one leg at a time, you can come gently and down, and always stay after you come down for a moment or few. And then come up and take a moment to observe the body. How does it feel after this? So the first time I didn't felt it, but the second time I felt now pressure here, which means that I worked those muscles, they weren't warm enough. This tells me I have to warm up a little bit more. Plus it is a chilly morning, even though it's sunny. I just took a shower, which means that the temperature in my body and the external environment are different. And I'm going to show you a headstand. This is something I'm just learning, so I'm a pretty new beginner. For the handstand, we need to have a really strong hands. So we need to do a lot of push-ups and, you know, those planks, so that we can strengthen the hands. It's really important. As well the wrists and the fingers. To do it, I will open my fingers like a chapel. What is that in English? I don't know. You know, that bird that that goes into the rivers. And when I open them, I'll position them shoulders width apart. Yeah. I hope I'm not going to break the window of the shed. My husband will be mad at me. And then I'll make sure that I plant on that shape my hands. And then we lift up, and I'm positioning so I can feel stability as well here in the shoulders. Oh, I have to move, because if I break that window, honestly guys, I will feel in trouble. So there is no window here, it should be okay. So what we are doing is we do that, and then as I'm not good at it, I'm a little bit closer to the, like 1-2 hands away from the wall. And then let's see, Inhale and exhale and lift. And you can start doing just that for a start, yeah? Until you lift up. And you hold. Woo! Stability is gone. So I'm still learning. You can say, can you see the difference between the confident headstand and the unconfident head? The confident head and unconfident handstand. A massive one, yeah? One have been practice, 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 and now I'm exploring different level of it. Wow, just I'm still emerging. So don't beat up yourself if you cannot do it. Go with the flow. And let me see. As well, the head, I'm trying to keep it here, it should go down. I can observe that definitely straight away as a point. I'm not very stable today in that stand. Anyway, I'll keep practicing. This is just the beginning. So I'm excited to see what will happen. And let's do from here, stand up into another mountain pose. Hold for a moment. Breathe in and out. Push forward and back in a very gentle move. Then walk forward, step forward, jiggle a little bit the knees. Inhale, half lift, full fold. Exhale, and then we're going to go all the way up. Hold and come down. That was it. Hello, I still have watchers. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, 30 minutes. So nice to see everyone. I think I should encourage you here. Click the bell, subscribe, only if you want. Can you see the difference from the beginning and now? How I'm more cheerful, more glowy. It's just a massive difference. Yeah, even you can see the sun ray coming here. Hi. That's probably from the camera. Anyway, so nice to see you today. Watch that video and do it slowly. Take it steady and slowly. Don't go crazy about a headstand or handstand. But at least I hope that you know now why we do it. Yeah. Okay, and warm up a lot more because I'm doing it a little bit regularly. I don't need to warm up so much. But people who are emerging, they need to work a lot more on their shoulders, their upper body, their core, and breath. Breath is a magical one. Have a lovely Sunday, everyone, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon. Bye.